I thought this was tight, which would mean his goons would be trapped. But anyway, 4 more gateways are being constructed. And what do we have in the Zerg base? Looks like he's actually spent all his gas now by making 1,000,000 lurkers. I think that's a good idea. I mean, lurkers are fantastic units, so might as well. He's got one guy on this gas. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. He's pulled the guys on this gas. That's on purpose, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, looks like Dewalt trying to sneak an expansion in the top left. It's gonna get scouted. I don't really know why he needs to like make hidden expos right now, because he's on 3 base against 3 base. And I mean, he's getting a bunch of gateways. He kind of doesn't need to expand at this point. He can just like make a huge army and just attack or deny a 4th for PaSs. Because it's going to be really difficult for PaSs now to take a 4th base. Dewalt has a pretty nice army. I mean, that's a lot of lurkers, but well, actually, with Dewalt's army down here, perhaps PaSs can actually counterattack the 3rd. But no, it looks like he's actually going to pull back and defend. Make some hiccups. But that is a lot of Dragoons. There's only 2 High Templar though, but if he can land the money storms, he will be in good shape. He's actually got to hit all the Zerglings with the storms, and very nice, but it looks like it's a double storm. He wasted it, and he needs 2 more storms. He just gets the energy now, barely in time. Wow. And PaSs' army getting crushed right there. Look at all the lurker blood, but those 2 last storms were actually just in time. He actually barely had the 75 energy in time for those. So that could have been a little bit dangerous, but all these Lings are doing quite nicely against the Goons. They're 1-1 Lings against the 2 Oak Protoss units. But, oh, bit of a blank storm right there. And looks like our Fish is going to shut down in 5 minutes. That's alright. It's alright. We forgive you, Fish. I mean, he's got so many gateways macroing right now that, well, PaSs is actually doing a good job holding off with these Lings and Lurkers. But it's still 3 base against 3 base, and that's just not going to go well for PaSs in the long run. Or in the short run, actually. in any run, in any length of run, PaSs is just not in a good position. Dewalt kind of slipping on his macro a little bit. PaSs as well, actually. This is actually a lot of money, considering how many bases it is. And looks like we have 3 Zealots randomly in the main. I don't know if those were dropped. Okay, it looks like they were actually. A 4 Zealot drop went into the main while I wasn't looking. Good thing those weren't DTs. And another attack is moving in here now, and I don't know if, well, PaSs has enough money to reinforce. He's just not. He's like only making Lings, and one crucial thing to note that is that Lings are obviously very cheap, but they are using up all his larvae. So look at this, he's actually using up all his larvae, but not all his money, because he's just making so many cheap units. I mean, if all the Lings he's making right now were actually Hydras, his money would be quite low, I think. So, yeah, that's actually a very interesting thing to think about. He's actually, right now, he's being limited by the number of larvae that he has, just because he's making so many Zerglings. I don't know, did he just not get Hydra upgrades or something? Is that why he's not making Hydras? I don't know why he's not making Hydras. I mean, I guess he must have just skipped Hydra upgrades completely, and was just gonna go pure Lurker Ling, but then he just didn't have enough hatcheries to, to spam Lings with, so GG from PaSs, and Dewalt takes the first game here. Alright, so since we are disconnected, that is perfect. I am going to get the next replay and also switch launchers to something that doesn't have ugly words. Maybe I should just go on Icy Cup. That'll probably be easiest. Alright. So, we are going into the next game.